Right, welcome back. Last time, we conquered several provinces off of Naples. Enough for them to become outraged. 52 aggressive expansion is a bit, so. And we also did some reforms, I say some. Went to career soldiery for military organization, and through that, went to fully centralized military to further improve my army professionalism. So the resting point is now a good bit higher. And that will improve the combat capabilities of my army, and just about everything except for the amount I loot, which is something I'm perfectly fine with, honestly. It does reduce the amount of manpower I get, but I've got so much I don't actually need this for anything short of trying to fight China. Which is not something I plan on doing anytime soon. Fighting China? Bad idea. Very bad idea. Well, we're all set and ready to go. Let's hope those numbers stick around. Especially since they're busy elsewhere. Oh, did they not get called in? I guess it has to be a specific call to arms. Yeah, like that. Sure, that should be good enough. A quick war. I was planning on doing something else, but okay. Savan, Kieran, and Sabulistan. No, there's not much left of Kieran, so... I guess I'll just go ahead and focus on ensuring that things go well down here. And get this over with as quickly as possible. What territory do you even want? You want Baku and Shirvan as well as these two provinces. Should be an easy war. Of course, if you really want to, you could go ahead and go up against Yokia Luz. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, that should be good for now. Let me just fabricate a claim on this province. After all, it has the most development, so... Should I go to war, say, tomorrow, which... I don't plan on doing anyway, but... Oh, we're sieging down Moscow. Yeah, so I went to war with Austria, grabbed a couple provinces. It was a quick little war, after all. I'm about ready to go after Damascus. I just need to build the spy network again. I guess I can turn off the Austrian spy network for now. For now. Because Austria is going to be a long-term enemy. I'm going to have to deal with them, especially since they are a great power and all. They're rank 5. Yeah, the top... yeah, the great powers of the world. 6 of them are European. The only ones that aren't are, of course, China at number 1, although I am actually catching up. I've got, say, a third or 2/3 their rank. A bit less than 2/3. Okay, so 50% of 250 is 125. Yeah, no. A bit less than 2/3. And then, of course, the Southern Indian superpower at the start of the game. Yeah. That's about it. I'm trying to get noble loyalty back up. It's rather important that I do so. At least state reach is extremely high now. Last thing I can do is go for this once I get the academia institution, plus a couple of reforms. But really, there's only 4 possible reforms left. There's expanding the educational requirements, which increases the amount of power the elites get from wealth, which... No! I'm avoiding that for a while. Can also reform sovereign law, depoliticize the civil service, and rotate all tenures for administration. All these require more bureaucratic influence, and depoliticizing civil service is going to need a lot of executive authority. An amount that my current ruler can't manage. The heir could. Problem. Their claim is 8. So once they become ruler, they'll have 8 legitimacy. That, and they're only about 20 years younger than my ruler. So, end result is even if they manage to survive the death of my ruler, because heirs have a higher chance of death somehow, they're not going to last for long. Hopefully, I'll get a ruler with enough executive authority for me to free the peasantry, but it's something that I can't do much more than put hopes on. The very least scientific methods is spreading. It hasn't had an effect yet. I'm not sure if scientific methods is going to... It might end up being like meritocracy, where it doesn't actually affect your... Or, actually, meritocracy and centralism, where it doesn't actually affect your tech development. At least not directly. I will get a tech cost reduction once it arrives, though. Well, once I embrace it. Though I probably won't end up doing it in 1570. Possibly 1580, it depends on when exactly things occur. At the very least, I don't need to worry about that breaking my power ranking, though. Well, better put, putting me to 3rd place or something. I might end up becoming 1st place after embracing it, though. Because I'm starting to think that every one that you embrace... no. Okay, so it goes from 6% to 9%. And then 14%? So it might be a 50% increase to your rating every time you go up. Yeah, it probably would put me to 1st rank, but I don't have any reason to know for certain. Your loyalty should be higher. There we go. Sometimes it just varies like that. But yeah, the country is reasonably stable. It's going to take some time before the effects of career soldiery reform, not military organization reform to career soldiery, will stop affecting stability. At least provincial corruption is really low now, which means I'm getting, yeah, about 3/4 of my revenue. I can't completely remove it. That involves reducing autonomy and further reducing state corruption, which is also going down, though we're getting close to the resting point. The resting point is about 24. Actually, almost exactly 24. Just a bit higher, like a couple tenths. Yeah. Illyria brought me into yet another war with Savon. Joy. I do plan on going to war against Damascus, though. Of course, I'm not going to be able to grab all the provinces. I mean, that's probably going to end up forming a coalition. I could probably get most of the provinces of the Halab state, though. Which would give me the Cradle of Christianity mission, which I could seriously use that legitimacy. And I will be, of course, grabbing Halab because it's along the way. I do believe there's a wasteland passage through Ramazan's territory, but I'll get to Ramazan eventually. I've got claims on everything. I'll get to it eventually. I'm gonna have to go to war with the Mamluks, and it's not necessary for a mission. Because forward onto Kilikia just needs one of 3 states. Not all 3 of them, which is a bit strange. Also, I do seem to be getting piracy missions. Yeah. What I figure I'll end up doing is to have Bulgaria hold all the South Slavic territory that I need, which is actually in practice all of it. Yeah, I need every bit of South Slavic territory. And then have them convert the provinces over to, well, Orthodox. Which will make it very easy for me to keep everything under control. Because wrong culture, wrong religion is a terrible debuff to try to fight through. Only one of them wrong? Yeah, that's fine. Especially since wrong culture tends to assimilate faster. Especially when you get it to the correct religion. The number of Rum provinces, for example, keeps increasing. As I slowly start to integrate the Turkish cultures. I mean, I've already turned all the Albanians to Rimsky culture. And these Bulgarians in my portion of Macedonia are just about converted. Well, halfway converted. Some of them are going to take longer than others. Of course, once they convert to Rimsky culture, they're going to go through cultural conversion again to actual Romai culture. But all that takes time. I mean, this Nogai culture province is almost entirely converted. So I do want to see what kind of culture ends up arising from that. I know it's going to be a mixed culture, for sure. But it'll be interesting to see exactly what. I do wish they would actually put effort into converting this province, though. Because I can see this causing problems. Yes, I can absolutely... Yeah, this province would cause problems. They still have a bit of separatism. -6 from subject nation. On the other hand, I do have a lot of unrest reduction, don't I? So I keep aggressive policing active. I also have fully maintained forts unlike Cherkessia. And I do have a lot of suppression. Some of that's tolerance to the true faith, though. My stability is merely equally good. I do have a lot of unrest reduction. I'm not sure if it's enough to fight off that. Yeah. Because I also have problems with legitimacy and then centralization and innovativeness to increase it. Oh well. The march of time continues on. And I'm doing my best to try to reap the benefits. I'm also slowly converting these provinces. It takes a long, long time to do that. Though, it does seem like in some of them, Shiite is no longer the majority, they're merely the plurality. Of course, since for the case of this province, I don't think it was much of a majority in the first place anyway. God, it's gonna take forever to get the Orthodox population up here. Heck, so many of the notables are Sunni. The Shiite population is mainly rural. Then I'm gonna have to go continue further south into Syrian territory. Oh well. Let's get this war over with. Maybe get its provinces back in the ensuing war with Yohia-Luz. Probably gonna call it Lanargy anyway. Chechnya? Definitely. Chetkala? Not sure if Lanargy can even manage to keep the province. They're gonna lose the core in 1600. Oh well. But that's long enough for me. I'll see you again next time. Until then.